I can see your insides, buddy. Welcome back, everyone, for more Subnautica with the FCS mods. We are here at the Cove Tree because not out yet, at least at the time I'm recording this, but there is an upcoming update to the FCS mods. First, the data storage changes will be coming. There'll be new interface looks for all the servers and everything, but also FCS has been paying attention, and we're going to get actually for the AlterraGen a way to use the transceiver with it very soon. So I will go ahead and we're going to build a base focused around natural power, meaning biopower with the AlterraGens, and just for consistency, I'm going to use the thermal spot over there. I can get it to highlight enough. We got this little thermal vent here. I'm going to throw a thermal reactor there, and we're just going to kind of build around the Cove Tree for a big bioreactor powered base. Actually, you know, we're going to do both of these. Yeah, little extra thermal power just as a backup. We'll start like this. I don't want to go too overly tall. And yeah, I'm just going to, you know, we'll just do, we'll keep it kind of like a straighter look, I think. Because I don't want to go too far around it. That's where we came from. That's where the central area is. That's heading towards the lava zone. I'm thinking I'm just going to build on this one side over here and kind of build not a huge base, more about power production, but you know, we're going to have it like kind of also a research base. Might as well have more than one intention for the design. Actually, we'll start with the thermal plant right here, because I have plenty of supplies for this, and that will save me from having to relocate some of the AlterraGens as I make adjustments to this. I really don't want this in here, but I don't want to have to wait until I can build it inside the base, so please don't cause weirdness for me. Oh, well, you know. Let me close this so I can use it. And I'm not sinking like what happened before, but I have like that little scroll bar thing happening, and I'm kind of zooming in. Like I'm moving closer to it. Start with one lube, because I am going to do automatic lube production for here. Even if I don't use it with the AlterraGens in the end, because there's better options, I will do automatic for the lubrication or lubricant production. Let's go ahead and get that going for right now, just so I have yeah, I have plenty going there. We got power going up, so I should be able to kick this up in a moment. Right now I'm gonna let it go. Just gonna let it get a little bit, because I only need like 4 more lead. I'm good. It's not that big a deal. There we go. Save me from having to wait too long. A little bit of lead, get things rolling again. Hey, get off my sea moth. So let's start with, you know what, we'll do it right here. Place back a little bit. Actually, no, because one or the other is going to stick off the edge if I do 2 rooms. So let's just go ahead. I'll place it here. We'll have this one that sticks off. This is like the entrance area, you know, where you kind of come in by default. Of course, we're going to have a gotta have a setup for a moon pool. It just makes sense. Quick trip down here, maybe to get some supplies. Maybe we have it be, I don't know, just not worry about having a teleporter here. Let's see if I can get this to go in the right spot. Well, yeah, that'll work. And just have to add an extra compartment. Bingo. All right, we got that. Hull strength is fine thanks to all the foundations. So now let's put this here. So both multi-purpose rooms hang off a little bit. That's kind of what I expected would end up being the case. One, I can always extend out more with the foundations, but this is fine. This will be the multi-purpose room for the alien containment. So we can hopefully have at least at some point in the future, a way to automatically dump stuff maybe from alien containment into the AlterraGens through the FCS, if not just the default overflow distributor type mod that we had before, where anything beyond a certain amount will get placed there. Why is that one not? Why? I love how it's like, oh yeah, never mind, can't do that. There. All right. The scanner room, because we want that nice scan, and I am out of titanium. After all I just collected and all I brought with me, I'm out? I don't buy that. Something's not right. Let me check my stockpile. Well, apparently I did use all of it up. Okay. Let's check the driller. Maybe I actually have some stuff in the driller ready to go. Already this is looking pretty decent as far as just a simple layout. It's got a nice look to it. Thinking a little bit of colorful lighting will be very useful here. And oh, what? Oh, I thought the filters were on. I swore it was on before. Well, I got stuff I didn't want, but okay, I got stuff either way. There we go. Scanner room, which is probably not going to be used a lot. It's more for the cosmetics, but you know, it's there. And let's just go ahead. We'll do. Let's come off this way. I'll do another multi-purpose room over here where we have like a living quarters type of setup here as well. Private quarters for personnel. Makes sense. You know, a place to sleep, relax, probably shower. You know, it's not a big base. It's going to need a little bit of maintenance, upkeep. So we're going to have that going. What did I just hear? Oh. Lost my hull strength. Boom. Boom. I'll just do reinforcements here because, well, I don't know. I might put some reinforcements. So I want to leave that. I don't want to interfere with stuff on the walls there. And I want to do something special with the alien containment area. So for now, we'll put it here. I can always take it out later as I find I'm able to.
Draining systems
and
initiated.
there we go. Okay, so now, just for the moment, put a ladder here, because this is going to be alien containment. So I should have enough glass supplies for this. And we're going to do a double level, because I think that's going to be pretty good population size to cover quite a few. And I'm somehow out of titanium again. Like, I mean, it was like 30 titanium I brought back, and I'm already out. All right, first, full range upgrade. So we got a nice little kind of, you know, somewhat look here. You see the tunnel. Wish it would show the cove tree. You know, that'd be kind of nice to have it show the cove tree there. And that's 4 range upgrades. And come on. Come on. And there we go. That, ooh. Oh, not as impressive as I've seen in other places, but I do like the fact we got this little bit up here. Kind of like a cavity of some sort. But yeah, we got all that. Let's see. We're going to need, well, no creature eggs listed. So I guess in terms of what creature to raise, it'd be great to do ghost raise, but not going to happen. So, you know, I'm pretty much open to what creature I want to use. Probably will end up just bringing some Oculus down in the end. Oh, I'm riding on a ghost ray because he won't get out of my moon pool. This is like that scene in the movie The Abyss. You know, the alien comes out of the water. So, AlterraGens are lovely outdoor or indoor bioreactors. And, you know, I'm actually going to rotate that one. Let's create like a kind of, yes, like a flow to them where it's like, oh, yeah, it's going over here, you know, like that. And we're going to have this one goes over here. You kind of have, you know, a way you're facing to access them. And this is, I'm not even sure how many it was I bought. I think I had 8 total for this, so... however many that is it like one more? Let's see. Yep, that's it. Okay. So all of those, and I will need lubricant production at the least for handling that. Now, right now, I will also need a full server rack, floor rack, because unless the next update changes it, we still need the floor rack for the transceiver to work correctly. And we don't need a huge amount of storage here, so we're just going to do the single rack, which will be simple enough. And I'll just have the, basic management. Oh, not what I wanted to put there. Yep, I meant to go with that one. I like to keep the transceiver very separated. And we'll just do, we'll do it here. Right in the center. There we go. So we've got the transceiver. Now, actually, what do I have? Yep, got a hydroponic harvester. Now I can put this outside. Actually, I should put this out. I should put one outside, and I should have a second one. We need 2 of these. So one hydroponic harvester in here, and then we'll have one out here. And one out here. Oh, I'm just going to put it nice and kind of placed right here. That way, if I want to put a window there, I have a nice view into the harvester. Actually, you know what? I got the reinforcement now, so there we go. Look at that. We'll have a nice view out here. And what this one is going to be is creepvine seed clusters as the big thing to produce the lubricant at the least for over there. And I might do something different, for the last one. Now, that's for now. We'll go with just those 2. Let's kick it up kind of decent. And there we go. Hopefully that's create lubricant for the miner. And I want to theme this like we are still focusing on producing materials outside. So I'm just going to go with 3 exterior grow beds for cosmetics, mainly to be, I could take these and we're just going to actually plant 1 in each so it will grow and create a nice glow effect for down here. Plus, it'll give a little bit of that visual that we are farming creepvine for lubricant to at least keep the deep driller going. Maybe, something to do with the thermal plants. Now it's a matter of getting some of these going. And, of course, we also have shrooms. So while we could easily be like, hey, let's just take the deep shrooms from all over the place, we're trying to be eco-friendly. We don't want to destroy the local population. So I'm just going to go ahead and do like this. And that gives us a good start. And I can always bring some more options down later in terms of what plants we want to use. Just to supplement our bioreactor fuel requirements. Still planning for it to be mostly the alien containment, which, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, because I should have enough, let's go ahead and get this kind of started. I'm gonna... Whoa. Oh, okay, that's not working. Oh, it's because I never finished it. That's what it is. That weird thing about being unfinished and not letting you build something else around it. Okay, can't do any more without doing a reinforcement, so we'll throw... Hopefully I've got enough lithium for this. I didn't actually think about bringing a lot of that. And we're just going to alternate. So I'm going to have it be an alternating look to the, where the reinforcement versus windows are. And for now, I'm just going to actually do this side that's kind of tucked away in the corner. Not as noticeable. I don't think I'll need reinforcement on every wall. I think that'd be a little too much for this base. Just remembered to automate this, we're going to need the auto crafter. So I guess that will go over on this side where that auto crafter is. At some point, I will get used to where everything is. Maybe after they've got these finished up and released as completed. There we go. So we'll have the auto crafter, and guess it's booting up. Taking a moment, but I guess, or maybe it's not turning on because my power level is so low. For this, we're going to focus on some food because, you know, person living here might want to eat. We're just going to do all food. And we'll do it at the, you know, we'll do lowest setting. That way it's, you know, it's just done like that. I guess my power is too low that that's not turning on. Yeah. So I'll throw another thermal plant in for the moment just to help get things going. There we go. 82, 83 degrees Celsius. Of course, once I turn the deep driller production level back down, that should help with keeping it going. I turned off lead for right now because I didn't need that much on it. Which, let's see. Power's fine on that. I mean, that should not be draining that badly right now. Oh, I see it. I see it. We're going to grab this too. And while I have the supplies, I hope, yes, a bulkhead because we want to be fairly protected. If there's flooding again, they're safe inside their little area. So this will be crew quarters for the 1 or 2 people that are living here. We'll just go dead. Oh, no. We're not going to do dead center. We're going to do opposite end. Yeah, we'll just do that. That way I can have like a little table or something in the middle. Yeah, we can do like a little nice eating area. We also need to make use of things like this. Now let's just assume maybe it is like one person who's down here for like a week or a month at a time. So they get a private bathroom. It makes sense. Now I'm trying to think which direction I'm facing right now. Let's just look right here. Oh, yeah, nice view. Actually, we'll do it right here. Yeah. And what we'll do is it will fit with it. Curtain. Well, it's placing there. It's okay. So let me move the bed back a little bit. All right. Curtain is working. Oh, let's get in here so I can see this a little bit better. We've got new designs. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So like biome, you know, design ones from like the promo type stuff. Ooh, ghosty coming after us. Yeah, I don't know if we want to have that like looking at us in the morning, you know? It's not like you won't wake up to that or to a Reaper. TV, so we're going to do the TV right there. And I'll get that in just a moment. So bar table and then our stool right by the table where, you know, we sit down and eat and just kind of relax watching little telly. Now I have been using for like a food counter type look, the normal counter. I'm going to use this cabinet, wide floor cabinet, and we'll give us a little variety there. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. I got the fountain, which we're well underwater. We'll be fine for that. We'll get plenty of water. And of course, we're going to do like a sea breeze, which I'll need to go buy real quick. So we'll have some food storage, just in case. You know what? Food cooking. We don't need to cook for a party of 18 or, you know, whatever the phrasing is. So I'll put a fabricator down here. Actually, you know what? We won't need to do that much fabrication special stuff. So we're just going to do regular fabricator down here. And then we'll have the little mini fountain over here. And maybe just for part of the decoration, throw a small aquarium here so we can have like a little, you know, pet fish. Yeah, there we go. Bladderfish can serve as our pet. Emergency water supply if the power goes out. Also can serve as part of our initial bioreactor fuel. So we're just gonna blend this for more power production right now. I'm gonna put this across 3 of these. We'll take Mr. Special Fish in here for the aquarium. So we have a little decorative buddy for now, and then of course I'll go get like Oculus and stuff like that brought over. So now, yeah, little bladderfish. He's too scrawny to be worth a lot of power. We're gonna go to yeah, if I had like 40 AlterraGens, that would be a little complicated, I think, to keep everything straight. So we're gonna push to keep the, and there it goes, it's already sent that one lube over. It's gonna keep the deep driller at least around 1 lube level, and this one is just still not powering on at the moment. Let's just see. I haven't updated yet, but yeah, basically FCS has already confirmed they're gonna go ahead and push this out soon. That will have the option to push other items over. Now, whether that means we can pull automatically from the alien containment and push it straight in that way, different story. I would hope, because the way the seed clusters and things like that show already in here, that it would act the exact same way. And that's showing actually my deep shrooms that are in the planter beds. I would hope it would be able to show them being able to be sent over to the as part of it. Like if that's, you know, in that aquarium, I can technically send the bladderfish over and use it for fuel. How tall is that table? We're gonna do that table, neon table, instead of that one. Yep, table like that. That's just gonna look a lot better. Don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Ooh, kind of like almost a Tron type coloring to it, like bright blue, the bright purple, the blown out colors. Yeah, let's go with dark blue. That's a little, ooh, maybe. Just burning through my paint, just testing out the looks. Let's take some water out. So, you know, we'll have it like, oh yeah, here's our water bottle. And because we want to keep it cold, we're going to put it in here, you know. We're going to keep our food preserved and cold. And again, I don't need a lot of cooking for just one person, so fabricator will be good enough for that. I feel like we're going to need some kind of like signal lights or something like that, kind of like I did on the other moon pool. So we'll go ahead and, oh, what? Yellow is a good one. I mean, you know, bright yellow, like warning. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Oh, hey, nope. 4 for that one. All right, so 4 for these to work. Bladderfish are not ideal, but for now I can let them kind of get started. So when I come back with some Oculus, I already have some bladderfish I can go ahead, dump in, get some more power going, because I'm too low for apparently the autocrafter to actually want to work, which is fine. You know, I was kind of hoping to go ahead and get these going, but it's okay. I can make it happen. And I am really wanting to stick with my theme of natural energy, bio, and thermal for this base. So I'm just going to go ahead and put another thermal plant here and see if that will help enough. So this is telepower pylon 4, 004. So I just have to remember that when I go back to the other base is 004 and connect it in. I'm about to go ahead and make some extra lubricant because I apparently don't have power enough yet to autocraft it. So I'm going to make a trip back to the surface, back to get Oculus, but I'm going to do something a little different. Instead of just driving all the way back up to the surface, through the tunnel, wherever, anything, going all the way back to my base and doing all that, I'm actually going to head back over to, I'm going to head to the lava zone base. The one that's right over here in the inactive lava zone. I'm going to teleport to the main base and use that new sea moth, the salty sea dog. We'll go grab some Oculus real quick. And actually, you know what? I don't even have to do that. I didn't even have to, I just realized I didn't even have to do that. I don't have to take the sea moth because I made another base right there. The spice flows. So I could just come right here and, you know, trust my oxygen will hold out long enough to find some Oculus. There we go. Come here. I got you, buddy. There we go. Yep, new creature discovered. Trying to make sure I don't grab any infected ones either, because I don't want to have the look of an infected set of Oculus in there, because once I put that first one in, it's just going to infect all of them. Come here. Slippery little guys. That might be enough Oculus to get me started, at least for right now. And not taking the extra step, just straight to lava zone mine now that I realize I can do that. Bam, right back. I mean, yeah, I could throw like a teleporter in at the other base and have done this even easier in the end, but I don't want to have a teleporter there right now. I want to keep it very simple, just like it's a remote research base and a little extra power. And yeah, they basically have to send somebody out to get you. Oh, actually have some bladderfish now. I actually already got like baby bladderfish. Yeah, and less time than it took for the creep vine to even start producing. Make sure I don't have any others swimming around. Yeah, okay. So creep vine's still not producing, but I put 4 in and I've already got 2 babies out of that. So yeah, this should be pretty quick with this many Oculus ready to start producing. And we'll just have 2 jet stream turbines, not lined up. 2 jet stream turbines to help with keeping power more stable. Yeah, that'll be it. So 230 and 227 per minute. That should be enough, hopefully, to get at least 4 thermal plants. 2 of those, that should be enough to have, I hope, the auto crafter be functional. Maybe once this gets out of the yellow on my power. Now that it's not yellow on the power, I have access to this. So we're going to go ahead and set that going. And, well, if I can get to, there we go. I get right up on it. Can't go above. So we'll just do 100 lubricant. And hopefully that will translate to being used inside. If not, then you know what? It'll just keep going until that 100 is done. And again, the idea is not to have to use the lubricant to power the AlterraGens, but soon we'll have an update that will let us push other things to it. So even if I have to go in here and come down for an occasional harvest of Oculus just to stockpile them, I can do that, because eventually I'll stockpile enough that I don't have to worry about it. So I'm loading up a few Oculus real quick, and some of these starting from this end, because I feel like those probably, you know, if they have feelings, they'd feel left out. And again, I'm sticking with Oculus because under normal circumstances, it's the best one in the game. It has the highest amount of power per inventory tile. With these, you don't have to worry about the size of the creature so much because it's just one spot in the storage capacity. But it also goes back to population density in the alien containment. And if I put in like an ampule or something like that, I'm not going to have as many in there in terms of population before it fills up. Oculus, higher population, a lot more I can harvest at a time. And if I do an overflow distribution type mod, more to produce for that overflow. So Oculus in the end will be faster and better for this. And oh yeah, look at that. So pretty much like we're watching it. It's not moving, but it's pretty much like we're watching from, you know, a camera angle. The concept for an AlterraGen powered base was a suggestion in a comment, but of course I did have to kind of tweak it a little bit, you know, for more consistent power. We got a little bit of tidal, we got a little bit of thermal. Maybe later, after the next updates to the AlterraGen stuff comes out, I can take some of that stuff out and go strictly AlterraGen because it will be producing enough to keep everything going. But the suggestion was, you know, base called Mother Nature. And while that is a nice name, it got me thinking, why just have that? I'm building here in this area with the giant cove tree with the big egg. And it got me thinking, even though it's not fitting because we're on a different planet from Earth, a lot of times Mother Nature, Gaia, we kind of tie that together. So I was deciding to name this Gaia's Cradle. So the base is the Gaia's Cradle because it kind of feels almost like, you know, we're in the starting place of life. This big giant tree birthing or, you know, holding a big egg in it, you know, and all these little ghost creature rays around it protecting it. So Gaia's Cradle is the name of the base. We got some power going, we got Oculus going. I've got all the stuff inside other than, of course, just the drive down here. So we're there it is. Gonna take my stuff back up to the other base, and yeah, maybe once everything is kind of set up better for automation, I might look at putting in a teleporter. But for now, the power drain is going to be too much. It'll eat up all the power for a quick teleport, especially if I just teleport here and then teleport right back. So for now, I'm going to leave it out. So yeah, now that FCS has confirmed they're going to go ahead and push through the stuff for automating with the AlterraGen, at least automating a bit more, good time to go ahead and get things set up with this base ready to go. At this point, all I got to do is come back and automate the stuff with the transceiver to each of the currently 8 AlterraGens. We'll see how that goes, and then I'll add more from there if it allows, if I have enough Oculus production and if the automation works well enough for that. But for now, it's a good little start. It's a good little theme to the base, and yeah, Gaia's Cradle. That's it. That's the base. And I feel like that's a good name for it. If you don't think so, leave a comment below and argue why you think you have a better one and what it is. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And well, that's it for this one. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next video.